crafty friends. It is Nemi Batstone here with Nemi's Crafty Cafe, coming to you live and recorded from my studio at in Cooks Creek, Manitoba, just 20 minutes northeast of Winnipeg. So I am in the country and the sun is shining, the wind's barely blowing, so the mosquitoes are out as always. I can't complain though, because we've had nothing but rain. So really not fair to complain. I'm just trying to get myself set up. So I apologize for the delay. I was in the city with appointments, and then I realized, wait a second, my appointments were booked ahead of time. And then I was like, this isn't gonna work. And I was like, I'm running behind. So I was like, oh, this isn't, so yeah. So I had to push it out half an hour, not even thinking that that would be an issue. So if you are here, whether you are live or catching the replay, do comment and say hello. Then I know everything is working. Comment replay, say hi, tell me where you're from, and tell me if you have the Hearts and Hugs bundle, maybe even that too. So because if you have the Hearts and Hugs bundle already, then you can just recreate these cards with your own supplies using whatever you got. It's my free weekly online class. So every Wednesday I plan on coming live to you here on my Facebook page, and hopefully I learn how to use technology properly enough that I can do YouTube and Facebook. So hello Gail, hello Karen, thank you for joining me tonight. I hope, what else is there? Oh, anybody watching soccer? I guess hockey's still on, so that's fantastic. It's the Euro 2024, and then we have football, CFL's all on board, so yeah, so if you are a sports fan, woot woot, 'tis the season. Okay, so I am going to be away this weekend. I am going to Fargo for my kids' soccer tournament. They are both participating in the Tri-City United soccer tournament this weekend. It's an annual thing. And they're both playing, so it's going to be a busy weekend. And hopefully we don't get home too late. And go Oilers, yeah, right? I can't believe they pulled it off. Anyway, so I'm going to work on this weekend on the upcoming events. So we are going to do bingo, because people are asking me, when are you going to do your next bingo? So you know what? I'm going to do Christmas in July bingo. So if you notice, for those of you that are demonstrators, you can pre-order right now some new online exclusives that we have coming on. And because, as a demonstrator, you get everything a month in advance. And so I have picked up the iconic imagery stamp bundle, but as a Christmas theme, I'm going to focus on Greetings of the Season. So Greetings of the Season is really cute. It comes with a whole bunch of dies, which I really love, sentiment dies. And then we're going to do Greetings of the Season stamp set along with it. And we're also going to use the paper. So or designer series paper. So bingo is always online. So everybody usually loves my bingo because it's not something you need to follow, but we go live. I create, I do 4 cards. We play 5 games, and all the money that's earned from bingo just goes straight to cash prizes, right? So the more people that join, the bigger the pot, the bigger the prizes, the bigger cash prizes. So it will be, I think it's July 18th. So I tried to pick something that was close to the end of the month, but enough time for you all to pick up this beautiful stamp bundle. What else am I doing? Oh yes, so we'll have our weeklies through there as always. Then we have, I will have a summer promotion coming to all of you as well. So if you're a part of the Prairie Grass Stampers, which is my team, I have some great challenges for you to get you through the summer. And as well, we are gathering, everything's booked. So we have in-person meetings booked for July and August. And if you can't come, you can join virtually. If you're wondering what it's like to be part of a community and circle of friends who love to craft, you're more than welcome to come to our team meetings. Or team gatherings is usually what we like to call it. Anyway, we have a lot of fun and we have some good eats. So super excited about it. So at our July meeting, I'm hoping I have all our supplies in time They have been shipped. They should be here next week. So I will have them cut and ready to go so we can play with some fun new product. And then what else is there? Oh, there's more. So the reason why I'm trying to go off memory is because I was late. And then when I went to try and print my schedule, I realized I was out of ink. So who does that? So it hasn't been a great day. Oh well. So let's see how we get rolling here. So I am going to flip the camera so we can start playing with hearts and hugs. And first I'm going to move some stuff here that I forgot to move. So bear with me. Flip you. And thank you, Gail. Good luck to the kids is ideal. Yep. I hope so too because, Benjamin had a game yesterday and he injured his knee. So he got stepped on and pushed. And of course, yesterday was super wet. So hopefully, heating it and relaxing it for the next few days will help, and he'll be good to go for Saturday when he has to play 2 to 3 games. So anyway, where am I here? So I just want to make sure we're still live and we're good, okay? Because my screen wasn't. And oh, that's the wrong paper pack. I'll set aside. So Hearts and Hugs is today's online class, this week's class. And Hearts and Hugs is this cute little bundle. I've played with it before with you all and shared some projects. And if you were here on Monday or you caught my replay on Monday, I also used it for the Global Design Project. So I made 3 variations using the sketch challenge that was given. So here's the 3 right there. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. Anyway, at first I was like, oh no, not another stamp set, but it is truly a cute bundle. You know what's really cool too is the dies. I really appreciate when they give us a sentiment die that fits, although I do like our sentiment dies. It also comes with some flowers here, this die flower, and then you have all 3, 1, 2, 4 animals, sorry. Some heart stamps, but then you also have all these. So you can really make some fun with these flowers. So I did a swap with a few people, and I will share with you some of their designs at the end of our creation. Okay, so let's get started. So, if you don't have this yet, it might be something you might want to consider. And if you order with me and your order is a minimum of $45 before tax and shipping, then I will ship you this kit for free as my way of saying thank you for ordering with me. So you can order whatever you want, just as long as it's $45 or more before shipping and tax. And then I will ship you the exact same kit. So the kit will have everything but the stamp set. So you can either use what you have on hand or purchase this one. Or if you already have it, just place an order with me and then you can have all this. So your kit will come like this inside of an envelope. So we should have a card base. Let's hope I do. Oh yeah, we even have a ribbon and this already embossed for you. Oh, there it is. Sweet. And then be careful because I usually shove. There it is. Some tidbits in there. Those little itty bitty ones. And where's my tray? I had my tray here and now it's MIA. So I'm just going to put it here so we don't lose those. Oh, and I even gave you extra. How sweet. Okay. So we don't have much stamping in this one, so it's nice and easy. And usually on my weekly online classes, I don't like to make things too difficult because we're on a time crunch because I don't like to keep you here all night. And as well, I like to make it quick and easy for anybody. But if you are an avid stamper, you can do whatever you like and go rogue and go and be creative. Okay, so we have our card base. So this one's the tent is going horizontal. So we have a landscape card base. This is super easy. I've already embossed it for you. So all you have to do is stick that on, and then the rest is a little bit more work. So let's get our adhesive on there, adhesive of your choice. And this bundle, of course, is on sale for an additional 10% off. So that means if you are a demonstrator, you get an additional 30 to 35% off. So, how can you go wrong? So, there we go. So now there's a scrap piece that should be inside your package as well. And that is so we can stamp our little mousy mouse. So he's super cute. I was going to do this all ahead of time, And then I was like, no, because if we have beginners here, they will need and want to see how this actually works. So we're just going to take some Memento because Memento is great for coloring. Tap, tap. Oh, I don't think I tapped his tail very good. There we go. And these are cling stamps, so you don't need a foam mat or anything underneath it because it's already got the foam built into the stamp. There's our little dude. He's so cute. And I'm going to clean my stamp set just to make sure I don't get ink all over the place or on me. And then we need to color him, and I forgot to grab my colors, so we're going to use some, I think I use a darker color, but we'll use pretty and pink, so use whatever pink you have available. And then whatever gray you like. So I'm going to go with Smoky Slate. Okay, I think I used a darker one, but what did I use? I'm using, oh, where's my ink pad? Oh, I'm using Gray Granite. So if I'm using Gray Granite, you want to see what it looks like in Gray Granite? Let's do that. You're allowed to go rogue. You do whatever you want. Nobody's going to know. So I always like to go and do my light shade first. So I get in there. He's got his little heart there. And I'm going to keep his nose pink. I mean, whatever color you like. So our next team meeting is Thursday. I believe, what is the date on that Thursday after the long weekend? I can't even, I was trying to figure out when Canada Day was actually. And I looked it up and then I forgot. So I can't remember when it actually is. So if you are watching, please do comment. When is Canada Day, ladies? Um, can't remember if it actually falls on the weekend or not. Okay, I went outside the line. So let's give him a darker tail for the fun of it. Yeah, and darker paws. It might look a little funny, but I don't care. Gonna get that in there, get those little tidbits of his body in there, and then blend that. And I'm not gonna blend too much because I kind of like his body also a little light, like I kind of did there. And because the more layers you put on, then the more you actually get um, in color, right? You actually, okay, July 4th. July 4th is US. Hi, Ashley. Ashley, I think you should still change your mind. You know what I'm talking about. So July 4th is US. Ours is July 1st. And then the question is, what day of the week does that actually fall upon? That is the question. So, what? That's the mystery we must solve. There we go. So there he is. So cute. And I think I'm going to do his ear in pretty and pink light and his nose. But then what I did, I believe, because it's been a while, and hey, it doesn't even really matter. Well, exactly. Yeah, she's lucky she's cute. Okay, so we're going to grab some Flirty Flamingo and we're going to color in the heart. So yeah, the first week of July is always crazy. But you know what? Just so you all know, I still haven't finished my gardens. So if anybody really likes to weed and garden, I could totally use the help. It's been like a little crazy. Well, the rain doesn't help, and it also doesn't help that I work full time. So getting in there, and then I like to do my card making. So who would rather? I don't know. I'd rather craft. So by the time I actually get out there, it's almost 9 o'clock, and then it's my bedtime because I also work full time. So I can't win. So there's our little guy. So you can see I used Smoky Slate on this one, and then I went Gray Granite. So you can see the little difference in tone. Now, it's going to dry a little lighter, of course, because it's still a little wet, but that is how blends work. And you can't tell that his nose is pink, but it is pink. So I'm surprised. Let me see if I can go with, I'll go pretty and pink dark. Maybe that'll make it stand out more. I don't know. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see how that dries. Okay.
So that's all done. That's all done. This one we need to flag. So you can cut this with just scissors, right? That's, not rocket science here. So you can just find the middle, go up as far as you want. We do have tag topper punches that have retired. So if you have one in stock, just pull it out and put that in. If you don't, then you can also use square punches because that'll also get you a flag. But there, just simple. Doesn't have to be perfect. And we'll dump our garbage here. No one has an answer for me yet. Let me see. When is um oh, I don't even have a calendar. I can't even view it because I'm using my phone as well. Okay. See, I told you I'm not that savvy. Okay, okay. So let's grab our mini. Let's use our mini today. So the minis and our emboss and cut machines are on sale right now as well for an additional 10. So I am happy to report for $80 plus 25% off. So 80, 40, 20. So I only paid $60 for the boho blue mini emboss and cut machine. So I'm really excited about that because I've wanted it, but then I kept humming and hawing going, do I really need another die cut machine? What do you all think? Right? I mean, it's boho blue, why not? Um, so yeah, so I finally caved in and got one. Okay, I made a boo boo there, but let's see what happens when I cut him out. If he looks okay. So I just need a piece of tape. Found one. I usually have tape hanging off my embossing cut machine. So let's make sure we get this lined up. So I like the fact that our dies are practically perfectly surround, and we don't have that white, like that thick white that goes all around it anymore. Oh, I just moved my mat. Okay, here we go. And we'll pull that one out. He's so cute. Okay, there we go. And where's our mouse? He goes like that. And then we'll just add that back in with our dies. Move this out of the way for a second until our next project. And then we're good. So now we just need to do our final assembly. That goes like this. So this is going to go under, so we'll stamp our sentiment. And now we can use what's here, sending birthday hugs, so it's there when you need it. And then, or I could just hug you, and which we could put on the inside as well. And there's also thanks, and let's see, yeah, I think, or sending a big hug. So, and then what I used here is, which is one of our upcoming classes as well, is Love Never Gives Up, which comes from the Unbounded. And I believe I chose that one because he was hugging the heart. So we're going to go rogue because we want to use hearts and hugs. I'm going to use sending a big hug so it's there when you need it. So we're going to do two. So we're going to put so it's there when you need it on the bottom, like so. I'll pick that up. And we're using gray granite, so on there I use smoky slate so you can see the two differences. Like I said, go rogue if you like. Nobody has to copy me. And then sending you a big hug. So we'll put that one there as well. Oh, not sending birthday hugs. Sending a big hug so it's there when you need it. Then we'll just use the other side. So there's a town nearby. Karen, are you going? And it is called Dougal. And every year they put on a free Canada Day event. Is that straight? That's not straight. We're going to try that again. So I'm super excited because, it's always a fun event and I get to see all the neighbors and everybody else. So, Karen, I hope you're able to come out and bring the grandkids because they have lots of fun, free events that my kids love. They usually, I think last year they had the laser or those Nerf arrow dudes again. So that was kind of nice. Okay, that's a little better. There you go. Okay, so there, that's done. We'll clean this so I don't forget. Sorry, just got my chamois here in front of me. So there we go. And then I totally forgot to place an order with scrapbook.com and Stampin' Stores. So now I have nothing to pick up at the border. Okay, so there we go. So this is just going to sit here. So we're hiding the other end, so it's not really a big deal. So what I like to do too is sometimes flag and push my little tips up. So you've seen me do that many times, especially I think I did it on Monday too. So then when it goes in the mail, it doesn't go flat. And then we'll put that there. So roughly about there. So now we're just going to add adhesive to the back of this. And run that through. And then we just add this one on. So I'm just gluing this straight down because I don't want too many thick layers because I put this in the mail sometimes, depends, it doesn't fit. Make sure it fits in the slot. That doesn't look straight. And it's not. There we go. Love the liquid glue because we got wiggle room to move around. Excellent, Carrie. So now we're going to grab our little, where did I put my dimensional? Oh, right in front of me. Haha. And we'll just stick a couple on there. I should really grab some mini white ones. And then our mouse is just going to sit right in the middle of this cute frame from the Unbounded Love series. And then we need a bow. So I gave you a double so that you can do a double bow, just like I have. And this comes from the our Baker's Twine Essentials pack, which is fantastic and I believe should be a staple in your basic toolkit. And it comes with 5 different colors, so that's why I really like it. Because it's just neutral, and you can take your blends or your markers and color with it, so that works as well. Okay, we got our bow. We got our bow. So if you know anybody that's crafty and likes to create, then feel free to share this class with them because they might be inspired. And if they have this bundle, then they can create the same cards as well. Yeah, it's a fun way. I like doing that a lot, especially with all my banners. And I think I did that too with my other ones from Monday. I popped them up on the ends as well. And I'm just going to stick that right where the 2 pieces meet, like that. And then we can trim it because obviously it's too long. And now instead of using embellishments like gems, we're going to use the hearts that come out of this. And let's make sure I still have them there. Yay! And I'll just take this and a mini glue dot. And I like to use mini glue dots. I've seen people just use liquid glue. And I'm like, wow. But I don't have a steady hand for that. I would end up with glue all over the place. Even if I use a silicone mat, I would still end up with glue all over the place. So I prefer to use mini glue dots. Really, to each his own. Right. And then I'm going to grab a second one and put another one. Another one. These are so small. So small, so cute that they literally can be embellishing. And another one right there. And I just use my take your pick tool because then I don't have to worry about it getting all over me. And I'll stick it over here on the other side. So it can go anywhere you want, really, however you like. And I have two more in there, so your pack will probably have a few extras that you can just add randomly wherever. I mean, I can add them. I could add them in anyway, but I'll just leave it as is. So, two different colors of gray. So use whatever you have on hand. And then if you wanted to, sending a big hug so it's there when you need it. Um, you could also add notes on the inside or whatever other sentiment. So that is one of my cards. So I hope you like that one and that inspires you and you can create with it. So let's just do a quick cleanup check. And I know we're going to need that again. I'm just going to move some stuff around. Stuff. And if I don't put it back exactly where it was before, I will lose it. And I will forget it, and then I'll be asking you where it is. And of course, you can only see half my desk. So that's not very helpful now, is it? Okay, so there we go. Okay, so our next one is a little bit of, we're going to step it up a bit because that one was pretty simple. So here's my one with the little walruses. So the designer series paper that we're using on this one comes from the country lace designer series paper. So it comes with all these beautiful, gorgeous patterns, and you will see me use this over the next few weeks with all the other stamp bundles I use on the weekly online class. So if you don't have this one, that one's a fun one to use as well. But what I love about this one is the Misty Moonlight. Now, I colored these walruses using blends, and I don't have another one available. But I thought, what if you don't have blends and you wanted to use something else? Then you obviously can as well paint with it if you wanted to. Oh, I can't even read because I'm so blind. Now, I just have to find where did I put it? If I don't have it, then I'm going to be like, I forgot to prep it. So, where is my stays on ink? So, if I don't have my stays on ink, then I can't do some water blending with you because I can't seem to find it. I thought I had it here. This is what happens when you clean up a little bit. Trying to clean out my space and make things a little organized. So I have piles everywhere. And then, of course, the pile I need the most or something I'm missing, I cannot find after. Because, I didn't take notes. So, okay, so we're going to have to blend because I cannot find it. If I use my memento, what's going to happen is it'll bleed, right? So we will have to color. So I'm going to, I think, keep it simple. And with this one, I used all our neutral tones. So our neutral tones are obviously come in multiple colors. I'll show you. Let me grab a piece of scrap here and show you. So they all range from super light skin tone to darker. So these are our four darkest ones. And it really gets confusing because the darkest color is, so wait, the lowest number is the darkest color. So this is 100. So this is 100. So I'll drop you down a bit. There we go. So you can see how dark, well, you can't still see how dark. It's darker than an early espresso. Oh, I have this really cute, did you guys see my photo of my chickens? So, and then this one goes a little lighter, almost like a tree bark. So yeah, they're at the window again. So they must be able to hear me or something. And then we have this one, so you can see it's a little lighter, but not too much. Almost a pecan pie, but just a shade darker. It looks darker on the 3. Yeah, okay. Now we're on to 400. It actually looks darker on the screen here. So there's 400, which is almost like a pecan pie. And then I'm going to bring a lighter one in so you can actually see. And then this one's 5. So now we go into the lighter shades. See that? So you can see it's going to dry a bit and then it goes a little lighter. So I'm going to use the 5, the 4, and let's see. Oh my gosh, I'm so blind. The 3. So blind. And I'm getting a collection of blends sitting here and on the floor. Does anybody have their windows open yet? Because I sure have my windows open already. The fresh air is so amazing. So, or on Monday when I tried to, well, I came on really early in the morning and, super early. And I tried to, oh, there it is. Okay, so in your pack, you're going to get a piece of colored. So, water paint paper. So you can color using, water blends. So I will have to come back and show you how cute that really is because I can't find my black ink. Okay. So anyway, I had to close the windows is what I was trying to say on Monday morning because it was raining so hard and I was worried it was going to be like really annoying background noise. Okay. So there are holes in the middle. So I did take those guys out and I thought I could leave them in, but when I did, I ended up getting ink, black ink all over my scrap piece of paper, all over my stamped image. So I was like, yeah, they have to go. So I thought maybe I could just keep them there because I was like, oh, that's weird that they cut that out. And I'm like, no, it's not weird because everybody will get ink all over their image. So yeah, so that's why there's 2 holes in there. Okay. I learned that the hard way. So just letting you all know. Take those 2 out when you get your package. Okay. When you get your stamp set. Oh, okie So I'm going to take the lightest one first, and then I'm just going to color that. I'm going to color the middle. Let's make sure. 5. There we go. And I did do their tongues as well. We'll skip that. And we'll go all the way around. So this is the boring part, and this is usually where I say the magic of television, and it's all colored. But this is a class, so if I was to do this when I do these privately, we color together. So I'm going to not skip this out, because if we have new stampers with us, then if you have technique tips on coloring, this is a great way to share it with them. So when I took my coloring class with Wendy Molnar, she's a local Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. She does love her Copics. She does not have Stampin' Up! And everybody can just use whatever they are most comfortable with. She did her class with us. Now I'm going to color that in because it's not really a tongue. It's more like the bottom lip. She said to do small strokes and always use a brush end, which I do like to use. And then you get more of a nicer, natural pattern versus long, straight lines. Anyway, I noticed the difference, but hey, what do I know? I'm still learning how to color. Okay, so these are long stroke lines, which are not what she says to do. But it's a big surface, and I'm also trying to hurry, which is not ideal either. Because if you're coloring along with me, then you would also be at the same pace or maybe a little slower. So there we go. Okay. There we go. Now I'm going to use the darkest one, which is R3. And I'm going to color in the noses. So cute. Oh, I'll have to get that gray again. Super cute. Now we're going to take the next shade, and you see all these beautiful little lines that are in the image. And you can now take those, and they're kind of like little hints as to where the shading can be. And now I like to do my shading in small sections because what happens is the ink will dry up and then you can't blend it. You won't see the nice blending happening. Now I'm going to not get into his nose again because I want that lighter color. Because like I said, the more you apply your color, the darker it gets. There we go. And then I'm going to add some shading along here, along the back of his body on this side, like so. Whoa, gotta make sure I'm using the right color. I'm gonna put that one aside in case I accidentally grab the wrong one. And then again, shade that in so that we get that shading going. And I'm not gonna go all the way in, so I'm just dabbling where I want. And then, see, I did it again. Whoa, almost. And then we're gonna shade right in here, and especially here where everything kind of lines up, like the bits of his body. Who taught me that? Jen Shirkus from, where's she from? Is she Doodlebug, Jen Shirkus? Anyway, she always says, get into those bits where the body where your body pieces all join, because that's where you get a lot of your shading. So if you were to think of you're standing in the sun, where would you actually see those dark shadows? And that is where you want to put your blending, so it looks a little more blended, like it's natural, like you actually painted it or something like that. Okay. Huh. So many tips and tricks. So if anybody else has any tips and tricks, do share. There you go. And then, so cute. Which one do you think is the female versus the male? Or is it they? So, I don't know. One kind of, it's hard to tell. But you could make one female if you wanted to. So then that way, if you wanted to give it more distinguish between the two. And I like to just do a little bit there. And then we'll blend that all in again. Okay. It's taking a while, isn't it? So if you like to color, what I like to do when I do coloring and I have a lot to go through, I will stamp a whole bunch, and then while I'm watching my favorite TV show on the couch with the family or something like a movie with the family, I'll just color. There we go. I'll add more shading here just to get, this one has the little instead, and then this one has it along the back. Okay, so there is my cute, oh, yeah, this is light. Just want to get in those little spots that I missed. Super cute, I think. Small teeth. Oh, right. Yeah, should have left it then. I should have left it. Okay, I missed your comment. Sorry, Karen, because then I would have been fine. There. And color those in, and then we're gonna cut them out. Okay, and then it's like simple assembly and stamping because I've already cut everything for you for the kit. So let's grab our emboss and cut machine, and I may have to lift you up again. Just a wee bit, so, you know, sorry about that. And then bring this in. So this is the biggest die on here. Move that stuff out of the way. And we're just gonna stick this onto our sheet here. I'm just gonna do it on the side because it's pretty bowed. And I just can't get underneath it without getting my head in the way. And you don't want my head in the way. You see all my gray hairs. And put that like so. Then we'll just cover it. Slide it into the emboss and cut machine. And cut. There we go. Oops. Knocks that guy over. And then we're going to go there. So I'm hoping while I'm in Grand Forks, I can pit stop into Hobby Lobby and see anything, if they have anything new. I'm sure they're already switching seasons because that's the way things go. So there we go. We got, oh, okay. So we just need to stamp. We got to stamp our sentiment. So you can see here, I cut it off on the one end. So you want to be close there as you can. So we're using the Sending Birthday Hugs. Sending Birthday Hugs. Did we just use that one? Let me see. Where's my card? Where did I put it? Oh, Sending a Big Hug is what we used. So, oh, there it is. I'm like, where is it? Sending Birthday Hugs. And we need Misty Moonlight, which we have ready here. And I'm going to flip it sideways and get that straight as I can. Oh, there we go. Sweet. Okay, and that can go on there. Oh, I gotta clean this because I'll get ink all over the place. Knowing me, Small Teeth is a girl. That's what I thought too. Cause she does look a little girly. But you know, you could make it look the same. So I agree. Thank you, Karen. Okay, so now we have everything stamped. You could flag this one up. Here I didn't do that. But we could. Oh, I guess I can bring you back down because you look like you're far away. You get a better view of the assembly. So we don't need this guy anymore. Just these. So this is basic beige. So you'll get a sheet of basic beige for your card base. And then here I wrapped the ribbon around. So we got to make sure we do some assembly beforehand. Now I gave you two pieces of ribbon. The longest one's going to be for the bow and the shorter one is going to go inside. So this one goes here, and I tend to do that. Sometimes I give you extra, and that's because I never trust myself to cut straight. And I'm just going to use, because this is a 3D embossed piece of Misty Moonlight, which is the swirly one, I am going to use tear tape, just so that I can get glue right on there. Okay, and then I'm just going to grab my scrapbook tool here that I like to use for edging. Now this is called tear tape because you can just tear it. But I'm a little OCD and don't like doing that. I like my edges straight. I know. You can laugh at me. And then I also like to just peel a little bit first in case I make a boo-boo. And then line that up. Okay, because then if I need to take it off, I can take it off. Sure, right about there. That looks okay. Then I just peel it back like that. Then we're going to take our glue, our designated adhesive scissors. So I always hang a little, I have a little charm on there. These are the charms that I gave everybody at one retreat. It has your initial, a heart, and the owl on there. So that was one of the gifts, so they could put them on their scissors as well. And then we're going to wrap this here slightly up. So then that way we have the pattern on the bottom there. So I'm just going to grab some more adhesive. Okay, I'm going to be a rebel. Look at me. I'm going to be a rebel and just rip it. It's very painful. Oh, I ripped straight, so that's pretty good. Okay, I don't feel so bad now. Okay, so we're going to go put that there, roughly there. So you can see how, it's such a pretty embossing folder. Oh, so if you don't have this one too, you might want to add that to your list. Right? Okay, so I use tear tape because then I have lots of room to reposition. And then I put that there. And then we line it up along the bottom and go a little lower. See, this is why we use strips. And then I can line that up. So it's a little long, but that's okay because I like to make sure you have enough. And just fold that over. Cute. I'll just cut off that excess. There. And to make sure it stays in place, I'll just Cover the ends again, and then we can use that as extra tape as well. And here we go again with the tear and tape. Now I have those two pieces there, so I'm just going to add this here. Oh, this swirly die or swirly embossing folder is a lot of fun. See, I don't like that. Because the reason I don't like my ends is because sometimes I just can't use my nail. It makes it really hard to rip off. Okay, so we got that piece, and we got that piece, and we might as well take advantage of these. See? This is where you need your take your pick tool, because it's not cut straight. There we go. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, you do? Me too, right? And then you can like blend with it and color in the grooves. You know, Ashley's a very talented media artist when it comes to making cards or anything. So I know she would come up with some fancy stuff with this embossing folder. There we go. Now, I always keep mine separate because here's the fun thing. So I always like to tie my bow and then separately now. I used to just do it all at once and then cut and then I'd be like, oh shoot, I'm short. Make sure I have enough. Now this is just makes life easier because now I can just slide. So if you've never done this, you can slide your bow back and forth wherever you want it. So this way you don't have to worry if it's not in the right place or not because you can just adjust it after. So we're going to tie our bow just like that. Pull this a bit. Looking good, looking good. It's nice and sunny. Oh, that sun's shining through the window. Just so you know, it's shining in my face, so it's a little annoying. Um, but I'm not gonna complain because we haven't had sun. And then hopefully it's not plus 30 in Fargo when we're there, because there is no shade in the soccer fields we're going to. So I'm like, I always pack an umbrella anyway. I'm a wuss. Even though I'm Filipino and, you know, we come from a hot, hot country, I don't like the heat. Okay, so there's our cute guys. These aren't they cute? Okay, and then we're gonna use dimensionals for that, but I'm just gonna make sure I have enough space for my sentiment. Forgot to check that. Okay, we are good. We are good. Okay, so let's just grab our dimensionals. There we go. Oh, 4 should be enough. Okay, and there we go. And we will position that on the ribbon or wherever. Now I can slide this right up against her cute little butt there. And then again, if you like that whole fold me up kind of thing, just put another dimensional on the end. And then that can go like that. And then I'm just going to grab a couple mini glue dots, these big ones, and stick one. So then I don't have to use glue. I'm just being, you know, lazy. And stick that there. And now it's flagged up again. Super cute. And then we cut off the excess. There we go. Oh, you could keep that and use that. But I won't. Okay, so there is our card. And then you could use some dimensional. Now, I used where is it? So on this card, I used the Basic Gray and Smoky Slate Pearls. Aren't they cute? But if you spend $60 with me, then I will send you these embellishments. Now, they are on back order, so I will do whatever I can to get them to you earlier. Now, the reason why I'm switching, I'll slide this down a bit, is I felt like these silver ones you couldn't see as much. But these guys you definitely can because you got the nice shades of blue in there. So I'm going to add one up there. Then I'm going to take 2 big ones. So we've been using this pretty much all week, all month. And so it is my gift to you if you spend $60 or more. Then you can get this. So you would get the card kit and the embellishment. So, just so I'm clear. And there you go. So this one has the smoky slate and gray, and then this one has the shimmer in colors. And you see, they pretty much look the same. Now, here I use the darker shades, and then this one I use the lighter shades. You can see a little difference. And I did take, you could take the color lifter and just bring that out a bit. And then I'll have to figure out when I can hop on and quickly show you how to use water painters. Okay, so that's card number 2. Now, clean up a bit because I will be a mess in trying to show you card number 3. And we can put this guy away because I believe the other card uses a different. Oakley dokley. It's snack time for my kids. And the other one's waiting for me to help with icing his leg. Okay. So this is our last one. So we did some blending, and I wish I could have showed you some water painting. So this one, we're going to do a little bit of technique as well, but that is with the designer series paper. So we're going to use some more of that country, and I'm also going to bring in, now I did some splatter on here as well. So you can see it's a little two-tone, but guess what? It's using the same color. And we're going to rip that up a bit, just because I wanted it to look more kind of ripped up. And then I did some splatter on there, but I don't know if you really need it. So as I go along, you tell me. Or we could splatter with the ink color instead of using water. But I tried to use water because I wanted to show you how you could use water painters on here, but I suck and can't find them. Okay, so let's see. We should have those little bits in there. So be careful when you get your kits. And then we have our 2 pieces of ribbon. That kind of looks short because it looks like I made a bigger one. So I might cut another piece because that looks like a really big ribbon. And I gave you, yeah, that looks a little short. Okay, so then you'll have 2 pieces of designer series paper. And, oh, there's our bits. So that's for stamping. And then there's our other 2. Oh, where's our hearts? Lost our hearts. Oh, there they are. Okay, never mind. They fell out. They're right here. Okay, there's our hearts. There's our sentiment. Here's our paper. Here's our layer. That's for stamping. And then these 2 are for the other layer. Okay. So, stamping. And so we'll do these first, I guess. So we'll just rip this. What I'm going to do is just rip it. Rip it, rip it. And we'll do our stamping after. Just like that. So then you get that teared look. And we're going to rip this one too. Just ripping down a little bit. You can rip as much as you want, as little as you want. Whichever. Like so. And then we're just going to crumple it. Okay. You're like, oh, sacrilege. She's wrecking the beautiful paper. In a way I am, but in a good way. Well, I kind of like the stripes too, though. Okay. So we're just going to make that all wrinkly. Because it's going to go really well with the look of the teared paper. So we're going to rip that up as well. And then we're going to do some blending. Again, but brush blending. Okay. I'm just going to squish it. You could add a little bit of water if you want to spritz it with some water to get some really good mush going on that one. And then we're going to take our scissors. And then, I'll move you out of the way for a sec, Casey. Oh, I forgot to color his nose. And then we're just going to rip up the edges a bit. Like this. Right? So you're just taking your scissors. I do not recommend you doing this with an X-Acto knife because you'll end up probably cutting yourself. So scissors are a safer way to go. And we're just roughing up those edges. So this is our last card of the evening. So if you place an order of $45 or more, you'll get 6 packs. That's 2 of each. So 3 patterns, 3 designs, the 3 designs, and then 2 of each. And then if you place a $60 order, you'll get the kit plus a pack of embellishments. So there we go. And there we have it. So just clean that up a bit and throw it on the floor. So it's a little bit. Now, you would just leave it at this point if you want, like I say. Or you could have a little bit more fun and grab a blending brush, a piece of scrap, which I had sitting here. Oh, there it is. I'm going to put it on some scrap, same scrap piece we just used. I'm going to take a Pretty in Pink, because that's the same color. Okay. Add some ink on there. Just tap off any of that little bit of extra and just work the edges, right? So it just makes that ripped look. Now you could crinkle this one as well, but I think it's a little much. And we're just working around. Now if you're new to this, it's nice to tap off because sometimes you get that little smudge mark in there, like this guy down here, and that's not so pretty on your card, especially if it's visible. Okay, so and just note too, you could always blend first and then ink, and then rip your paper as well, because sometimes I got a little bit, a few of the bits on there, but I'm picking it up and trying to get it back off just by brushing in the same direction on there. Okay, now you can go further if you want. I mean, you can like literally go all the way in if you like. I mean, it's really up to you how you want that to look. Okay. There we go. Cheerio. And now I say, like, you can take, like, say, Pretty in Pink, dark. I don't often do this because I don't like to wreck my tips, but I don't get splatter all over my beautiful paper here. And you can, using the inside of your brush, just add some splatter in those corners, if you like. Now, see? And then here, if you can see, I use a little water instead. So it kind of fades the paper a bit. Really, up to you. So, oh, we still need that. We need this to put onto here and stamp, sending a big hug. There it is. Okay. Ink that up. Find the center. Tap, tap, tap. Just trying to make sure it's straight and it inks. Yay! There we go. And then we're going to need this guy and some memento again. And we're going to color him in. He's so cute. I just love those fat little cheeks. That's because I have fat little cheeks. So this guy looks like me. Hi, Christine. How you doing? Okay, so, Christine, you're here. Is this a chipmunk? I always get them mixed up. And I think Ashley told me what these guys were. What are they called again? So I need to make a note inside my stamp set so that I know what kind of animals these are. So, yeah. Okay, you cleaned that up. Well, I might as well clean the other one up. Doing good. Awesome. So our next team meeting is Thursday, July 2nd. So our team gathering, and I'm hoping by then I will have our new products that are on pre-order. I mean, if you have them, by all means, bring them. So the more the merrier to play with. Badger. Yeah, I think that's what you told me it was. I think you were right. I can't Google it right now, but I think so. So now I'm going to switch and I'm going to use pecan pie. So we're using lots of browns on here. He has a little dot in his eye, but I've colored that in multiple times. already. And I'm going to leave that whole side pink this time. And I don't know. Um, maybe I will. Maybe I will color in his cheeks this time. I didn't on the other one. Because, I don't know, his cheeks are just too cute. I just want to, like, squeeze those cheeks. So, yeah. Oh, there's my chickens again. I don't know. I'm really happy. I don't know if you guys saw my reel that I shared. Did I share it yesterday morning or did I share that yesterday? But I had a whole bunch of pictures I've been wanting to post and share with everybody, and I just haven't had time, because of course it's always when I don't have Wi-Fi or, I'm in the middle of a field and go, oh, I have to send those pictures. And then I get distracted. But I had the chickens, like every time yesterday I made dinner and they were like yesterday, maybe the day before. They were right there and they're all like watching. And then the cat comes along and the cat's like, I don't like to be near the chickens. Like he really doesn't. Every time the chickens come around, he like runs away. And then the other cat just doesn't come near at all. And so, yeah, it was like as if they're all watching and waiting for to feed them. But it was entertaining. Yeah. Anyway, I don't know. I had to share that again because I just thought it's cute. Okay, and then I'm gonna grab my light pink. I have a collection here. Holy smokes, collection of blends. Although I need more blend holders, I had to order more. So I ordered more from Stampin' Up because I can put all my ink colors in it. And then I keep all my ink colors together, which I really, really like because then it makes it easier. So then when in 2 years when they go away, all I have to move is my storage blend. And I know, I think I sold them all to Karen. So I got rid of them and then now I'm like, I need them again. So yeah. Oh, look at me. I suck. I went out of the lines again. So you can just grab your color lifter and fix those. So I think I will do that. And just coloring in. Now you can be as fancy or as simple as you like with your coloring. I'm not as artistic, so I'm still learning to color. Get his feet in there, and then I'm gonna blend that in some more. I often go back to our private Facebook group to the time when Wendy, because we recorded it, to the time when Wendy gave us lessons on how to color. And then I'll watch it again and go, oh yeah, I forgot about that tip. And then, to remind me on how to color. Okay. I'm going to keep that guy light over there. So now I'm going to grab my color lifter and fix my boo-boos, which is over here. And did you know the color lifter doesn't really lift color? It actually pushes it through the paper. That I didn't know. And then I'm going to blend his tummy a bit in a circle so it looks like his tummy's a little lighter than everywhere else. So here, I'll show you. So on the back side, you can see it push through. So it's not really lifting, although it's called the color lifter. It's actually pushing through the paper. So I did not know that. Okay, I think we're done. So it's just like, some assembly required. And while I do that, where's my Winka Stella? Oh, I want to put Winka Stella on his cheeks and make those cheeks glow. Sorry, just had to. You can see the sparkle. Okay, we stamped everything. So these two little dies come from, again, Unbounded Love. So it's right there, that set there. So the Unbounded Love dies, and it's these two. So stay tuned, because one of these Wednesdays I am using that one. I just can't remember which week. And I don't even remember what next week's is. So you'll have to just wait. I have it written down. I have the cards finished, by the way. I'm impressed with myself. But I just don't remember what it is. So I can't share it with you at the moment. Okay, dokey. So now we're going to add this. So that's the side I ripped. So this is the side that's going to go down first. And we're just going to angle it a bit just to give it a little more touchity-doo-dah on there. So I'm going to grab my liquid adhesive and just put adhesive all over the back. and angle that on there. Yeah, I think they're badgers. I think you're both right. So I'm going to have to Google it after and look for those pictures again and go, yep. And then I'm going to write it inside my stamp set so I don't forget. Right? So is this guy a chipmunk then? Would he be a chipmunk? You know? Oh, it's just sitting here and it looks really cute. So I'm just going to fix my card, my sample, and color his nose because I forgot to. There you go. Now he looks a little better. Okay. So we're going to take this. Now I'm going to keep this for later because I think it's a little too short. So I better check the other packs. Now what I did was I did put my ribbon at an angle. Instead of going straight, I put it at an angle to kind of match. So we're going to take, oh, there it is. We're going to take more tear tape and add that there. Have a spot to lay that down on. And then we'll check again. Tear tape just holds it better. Okay, so let's look. Oh, my finger's stuck to the tear tape. Okay, so we're going to go, he's small. So right about there and there, I think. Oops. I'm just going to tuck that onto the glue. And that looks about right. And we have plenty of room up there to put them. Sweet. And then this will go there. So we're good. I think we're good. We're good. So I'm just going to grab a couple more pieces of tear tape. And add that there. That piece is too long, so we could trim it or leave it. Doesn't really matter. Put that there. I'll just trim it. Yeah. Most are calling it a hamster. Oh, okay. Thank you, Christine. Yep, that works too. I'm going to have to write that down as well. Okay. And then I feel like that's a little too short because I put a really, really huge bow on there. And I think I only gave you, I'm measuring it, 8 inches. And I probably should have did at least 10. So I'll go check the other packs to make sure. I'm just going to use my silicone mark because I have glue. So I can not get it all over my desk. And we're going to do a nice big bow. So I will check the pack though. I think it must be only 8. And I should make it a little longer. And again, we're just tying that bow along the side here. And this is the new basic gray, of course. Oh, sorry, basic beige, not gray. So, love it. You should really get some. You know, it's amazing how the color kind of changes with the different tones of color you use. Like the beige, sometimes I feel like it's almost like vanilla. Just gonna tie it tighter there. Oh, kitties all over the. So I have this flower pot that I like to put between the garage. And I haven't gotten any soil yet because we want to order like yards and yards of soil. And we haven't been able to because it's just been so wet. So one of my kittens, if you saw my reel, has chosen to make it into his new bed. And because it sits right in the sun, it's nice and hot, and he literally just sleeps there. Sometimes I come home, he doesn't even wake up. He just sits in it, and he's like in heaven. And I'm like, so, the kids are like, oh, you can't put flowers in there anymore. So I have this empty pot sitting there between the two garages, because garage doors, for the kitten. For the cat. So he's lucky, he's cute. So yeah. Okay. Here we go. There we go. All done. Dun, 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 dun. And so there you go. Oh, an hour. Oh, we're just an hour. So usually when I do card classes, they're about an hour and a half, and we are under an hour and a half, and we're done all three. Look at that. Okay, so that's done, and we'll put our dimensionals on there. Oops. It's just going to go right across the ribbon. And then again, you can just adjust this wherever you want it. And then we're going to put some on him too, on the hamster. I don't know why I put 3. It really doesn't need 3. Okay, might as well just put a whole sheet. Okay, and we're going to put his feet over top. So cute. I don't know. I think he's cute. You guys might not, but I think he's cute. Well, obviously I'm doing a class on it because I think it's cute. So I hope you all think he's cute. Now he's a little darker on this one, and I do like the wink of Stella on there. I have to say. That okay, so we're gonna put that on there like so. So did you all see the new hybrid embossing folders with the leaves? Anyone? If you are a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, do tell me whether or not you like it. I should give you a sneak peek of it. We won't be playing with that one until July, but it is so cute. I just got it in the mail. Just got it delivered this week. Of course, I had no time to play with it, and I so want to play with it, but I just don't have time. And I'm not gonna lug my craft supplies there because I just don't. I know I'm not gonna have time to actually craft. However, I did pick up a couple new kits, so I'm gonna do those while I'm there. Okay, but anyway, have you seen it? It's beautiful. I know it has nothing to do with hearts and hugs, but I wanted to share it because I'm super excited about the online exclusives. So, because they're so cute. Okay. Like I need more leaves, stamp sets, but when you see it, but it's a hybrid folder. It's so pretty. Okay, so now we just put that on. So you kind of have that two-tone of pink, tone on tone, which is my favorite. You all know that. I love the classic white or the classic white and black. And then I love the tone on tone. So that's my style. It's my jam. And there you go. So there's card number 3. So here he's got white cheeks, here he's got dark cheeks, because it's just cute, the chunkiness. It's just me. It's like my cheeks. See, he's got my cheeks. That's why I like him. And then we have the beautiful, oh, would this be a mouse then? Yeah, mouse. Then we have our mouse, right? And then last but not least, our adorable walruses. So cute. So in 2 different tones again. So this is my original, all 3 on this side here, where I used different shades of the skin tones, right? And then here I used smoky slate and then basic gray. Here it was painted a bit, and then here I used blends. So there are our 3 for this week's online class featuring the hearts and hugs. So again, if you like those, you will get 6, just like you see here, 2 of each sent to you in a kit with a minimum order of $45, and then I will throw in a pack of embellishments. Now these embellishments may not be available because they are probably still on back order, so I will give you the smoky slate, the basic gray and smoky slate pearls if your order is $60 or more this week. So anybody that orders between now and next Wednesday when I see you will get those. Oakley dokley. Now, just so you all know, I did review my draw, and it was for these cards here that I made on, I have more cards to share, but I just forgot I should have did this one at the beginning. So this is Monday's Global Design Project. And again, I lifted the banner on the one end and then it's flat there. And the winner of this card was, I have to check my sticky, is Barb. So Barb McLeod is going to get this card in the mail. So thank for commenting, sharing, and liking, right? I put your names in the draw. So you can win, or you can have 3 entries by sharing, liking, and commenting. And then so she gets this one. So this one's going in the mail tomorrow morning. Those are my cards. Now I have a few more to share with you. Now, where did I put that stack? Oh, where did I put the stack? So I participated in a swap and I got some of the cards that were, oh, here it is. So I want to show more with you. So I did make this one. So this was my swap card when I sent it out. And then when I got my swaps, so there's this one which was made by okay, Shayna's Sweet Stamping. So she made this one, and again you can see she used the swirl, and then she used some designer series paper from the Country Lane Suite, and then she used the gray, and then she used some of the diamond glimmer paper on there to make that card. And then these are I want to share this one. This one's a simple tone on tone, and it's made by Tina Bean. And she used the flower in it because I didn't use that die with you today. So I wanted to make sure I shared that. So that was her project right there. And then this one was made by Sasha Wilson. She's Love to Stamp for Fun. And I really like this one. I like how she did the blending around there to kind of like make a moon. So a night colored. Oh, Christine, you'll have to get this bundle now, see? And then she heat embossed the walruses right there. So with white onto the basic gray there, and then stamped, looks like Misty Moonlight or Night of Navy. No, it's Misty Moonlight sending a big hug, and then just stamped the hearts there. And then again, she used these smoky slate ones as well. So everybody seems to use that one. So that seems to be the popular one. So maybe I should have stuck with it. Although this one I used pearls and then I used the glimmer. So those are 3 more card designs I wanted to share with you that other people have made. So this whole week I've given you 3, 6, 9, 10, 10 inspirational designs that I hope help you create something fun with. So thank you for joining me and participating in my Wednesday online class. And again, if you don't have the stamp set, you should really get it. And don't forget, if you order with me up between now and next Wednesday, before my next class, then I will give you this kit. And then each week I give you the next kit, etc., etc. So have a great day. Hope tomorrow is full of sunshine as well. And don't forget to keep on stamping and happy stamping to you.